For Rosemary Mahoney, cooperation is a quiet revolution. Maybe that's why she didn't fully recognize the potential of the co-op business model until a post-college job as a cooperative development specialist with the U.S. Department of Agriculture. She grew up working in the corn and soybean fields of western Illinois, and her family belonged to electric, insurance, and farm supply co-ops. But that job cast what probably seemed like an ordinary Midwest childhood in a new light. It also solidified her legacy. Among the startups Rosemary consulted with while at USDA's Agriculture Cooperative Service was Crop Cooperative, or Organic Valley. That handful of organic farmers in Lafarge, Wisconsin in the late 1980s is today the nation's largest farmer-owned organic cooperative and one of the world's largest organic consumer brands. And that was only the beginning. Rosemary has been developing co-ops ever since, whether in the U.S., Eastern Europe, or West Africa. Born in 1960 in Monmouth, Illinois, to Leo and Carol Mahoney, Rosemary and her siblings, 2 brothers and 2 sisters, spent childhood summers swimming and playing sports. In 1982, Rosemary earned a bachelor's degree in agribusiness from Illinois State University, followed by a master's degree in agricultural economics from the University of Illinois in 1987. In 1991, she began working with the Volunteers in Overseas Cooperative Assistance, VOCA, now the nonprofit known as ACDI VOCA. With a focus on the Czech Republic, Slovakia, and Hungary, Rosemary helped recast the image of cooperatives in the region. For a new generation of young people, the idea was too close to the collective farms the Soviet Union had enforced in the 1930s. Rosemary changed their mind. After her transformative work scaling co-ops in Eastern Europe, Rosemary in 1998 returned to the Midwest to help reposition the U.S. cooperative sector in an increasingly competitive marketplace. She led Cooperative Development Services, one of the new rural cooperative development centers created by the Rural Cooperative Development Grant Program at USDA. There, she introduced financial benchmarking tools and grew revenue from $750,000 in 1997 to $2 million by 2000. Rosemary was behind the spin-off CDS Consulting Co-op, now the food co-op sector's premier source for technical assistance. She also helped establish Cooperation Works, a nationwide network of technical assistance centers that integrated the work of the country's cooperative development centers. Rosemary's experience using data and analysis to measure and improve cooperative businesses ultimately led to the creation, with Hall of Famers Walden Swanson and Kate Sumberg, of Cometrics, a technology company that helps businesses harness the power of data to transform their performance and impact. Rosemary acted as CEO from 2008 to 2013 and continues to chair the organization's board of directors. Today, Cometrics serves more than 300 organizations. In the early 2000s, Rosemary was an integral part of reorganizing the National Cooperative Grocers Association, gaining support from 98% of the association's members. Today, National Co-op Grocers is a business services cooperative with 147 food co-ops operating more than 200 stores in 37 states. While propelling food co-ops toward a more integrated, robust future, Rosemary also joined a handful of people determined to help family-owned businesses survive big-box buyouts, including the startup of Blue Hawk Distributors Cooperative. Along with the National Cooperative Bank and National Cooperative Business Association, Rosemary was instrumental in pulling together the technical assistance and innovative strategies the purchasing co-op sector needed for its Main Street family-owned businesses to stay competitive. In 2005, Mahoney helped secure the .coop top-level domain to differentiate cooperatives from other businesses on the Internet. Today, more than 750,000 co-ops, with over 85 million members, in 100 countries, use .coop to help communicate their cooperative identity to consumers. Rosemary continues to act as senior advisor for Cometrics. She is a cooperative specialist in the advisory services group with the International Finance Corporation, part of the World Bank Group. With her IFC colleagues, she helped develop the Agribusiness Leadership Program, an innovative capacity-building program for cooperative leaders and producer organizations in the developing world. The ALP has indirectly reached over 200,000 farmers since its launch in 2016. She has served or is still serving on more than 13 boards, including the Cooperative Foundation, National Cooperative Business Association, National Cooperative Grocer Association, Capital Impact Partners, National Cooperative Bank, .coop, Thanexus, and Cooperation Works. Somehow, she finds time to play a round of golf, a sport she took up in grade school. She also loves spending time with her 7 nieces and nephews, as well as her 9 great-nieces and nephews. A quiet revolutionary during her career that spanned 3 decades, Rosemary has reshaped the cooperative ecosystem. Her keen intellect, strategic insight, and steadfast vision have inspired generations of cooperators. For her unparalleled commitment to cooperators and small farmers worldwide, for helping create hundreds of businesses and thousands of jobs. Tonight, we recognize Rosemary Mahoney with induction into the Cooperative Hall of Fame.